Thank you. Well, I had a feminist epiphany on the back of a motorcycle during an epic rainstorm. And to explain how, you kind of need to know two things. The first is that my husband and I fell in love on that motorcycle. He bought the thing in about 2004, about the same time we started dating, a BMW R1200 GS. He was gorgeous. The bike, but the boy too. But I was a little nervous about immediately hopping into cross-country motorcycle camping trips with a gorgeous boy I just met. But he looked at me and he said, "Don't worry, we'll be fine." And I had the good luck of trusting him. And over the next couple years, we had a blast. We camped in national parks, state parks. We hit almost every Western state. And in 2008, am I okay? Okay, better. In 2008, we eloped on the motorcycle. We rode home with a big "just married" on the back of the side case. So the motorcycle is a big part of our love story. But the second thing you need to know is that I am a Colorado girl, born and raised. As we all know, Colorado girls kick ass. We are strong, we are independent, we can hang with the boys. My husband, on the other hand, is from Montana. And Jimmy Buffett's whole changes in latitude, changes in attitude about life getting softer, going south. Montana is north of Colorado. Montana is tougher than Colorado. To give you an example, we both went skiing growing up with our families, but mine went indoors to picnic with our sack lunches, and occasionally we got the treat of the expensive bread bowl of chili, they have the resorts. His family eats cold sandwiches standing up in the parking lot with their gloves on, like, doesn't everybody? So over the years, he's definitely pulled me north when it comes to motorcycle travel. No matter what the extreme circumstances, extreme inconveniences, extreme weather, distances, his pitch is always, "We'll be fine. We have heated gear, we're waterproof, we'll be fine." And for the most part, we were, but there were also some massive miseries and trips that I absolutely regretted. But the trip I'm talking about tonight was 4 years ago in April, and we were coming home from a family event in Kansas. So from the Kansas border, we look, and there's this big, black, massive storm, looming like Mordor between us and Denver. And we hit that thing like a wall of water. It was just sheets of cold water, so much water. And the wind, which is not kind to motorcycles, was so strong that we're going forward literally pitched over at an angle constantly. Except when, like a hill or something blocks the wind, when we jerk back up again and then pitch back down. Yeah, and it's 100 miles, that road, with no services, no gas stations, no overpasses, nothing. At a certain point, there was a pickup truck driver who comes by and passes us, and he's filming us with his camera. Like, "Look at these idiots." I still wonder if that's out there, if you find it. But we've been in tight spots, but this was bad. My heated gear is on, but it's not enough. The waterproof gear is reaching saturation, so it's beginning to leak. And I'm looking over his shoulder at the handlebars where the driver has heated hand rests, and he's got it turned up to high. And I'm looking at it like I'm sitting on my hands for warmth. And I'm like, fucking Montanan. I knew we were gonna be fine. I know weather in Colorado in April. I knew I was gonna be miserable on this trip. Now, the best part about motorcycle travel is the perspective that, you feel like you're a part of the bigger environment, but you're also really stuck in your own head. I have done some really important thinking in my helmet over the years. And as I was cold and stuck in the cold, I'm like, wait, I knew I was gonna be miserable. I wanted to take the car to this family thing, but I didn't say so. I went along. Why? And I'm like, I hate to admit it, but it's because I was scared of being anything less than the kick-ass cool Colorado girl that he fell in love with. And but going along is not very independent. Going along is not very strong. And I realized then in my heart what I kind of knew in my head, but that's that when we women go so far toward we can do everything that the boys can do, all these typically masculine, tough things, that we're still making it shameful to want like softer things. Like, okay, growth experiences and experiencing discomfort are wonderful life experiences. But so are, more typically feminine things like warmth and compassion and fuzzy blankets and roofs. And the occasional bread bowl of chili, which is delicious, and also part of a rich and meaningful life experience, which is what I wanted. So we get home bedraggled and cold, and I'm still upset, but I have to share this revelation with him, so I'm like, no more April and authenticity, and kind of nervous about it, but he got it. It turns out that all this stuff about being the cool girl, all that pressure was me. And it turns out he doesn't want me to be miserable. And in fact, we've both made an effort over the years now to pull him a little bit south out of his box sometimes, as much as he pulls me north out of mine. In fact, we went on a beach vacation last year. We stayed in a bed. We also sold the bike this year. I know. But because we decided our next adventures are going to be with a camper trailer, now I'm like vintage Airstream, and, maybe a cute little teardrop, and he, of course, is researching like the smallest, lightest, off-grid, off-road thing on the market, but that's just us being who we are. And as long as we keep doing that, I think we're going to be fine.